Hello, my darling, beautiful Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, baby girl, you are so welcome indeed. My beautiful brothers, you are so very welcome indeed. Are we living and loving for the hair? When I tell you that I live and love it, I live and I love it. I just live and love it. The edges have what? The edges grew back. Unbelievable, but true. And none other than Healthy Hair Studio discount code Fumi.
Hi guys, my name is ENITAN hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking here.
So why are we here? We are here because Teyana Taylor, beautiful Teyana Taylor, came out here in these social media streets to drop about a 20-minute message about the behind the scenes with the relationship of her baby daddy, none other than Iman. And I remember sometime last year where I saw that they had broken up, and I was sad for them because I thought that they were a wonderful family, young, beautiful, gorgeous family. And so it's always sad. It's always sad to see a couple break up because nobody wins. Well, there were some, pictures swirling around. And we had the beautiful Teyana with Aaron Pierre. And I think that because of that, Iman came out here to start making things difficult for her.
Iman made his money and so did I. I've been in this business since I was 15 years old. We're not going to act like several movies, several deals, all still active. All still active. And the crazy part about it is I said nothing when him and his lawyer told the internet, oh, Teyana's making more money. Teyana's bringing more money a month in than Iman is. Just because Iman played ball don't mean that this is a thing where it's like I'm trying to take money off of him. Iman haven't played ball since 2020. So yes, actively during the divorce, I was bringing more money than him in. I am. So it's just like, how are we sitting here making it seem like I'm being a gold digger or taking from him? And we're not going to do that. I bought my tour bus with my hard-earned money. I bought my Sprinter with my hard-earned money. I bought my Maybach with my hard-earned money. I bought my Maybach after Iman crashed my Rolls Royce and never replaced it. That I also bought. Okay? What are we talking about? Every single car that I walked away with, I literally paid for out of my pocket. Out of my pocket. Now at this point, I made myself clear. Y'all gonna think what y'all want to think regardless. Y'all gonna still run with y'all narratives because that's what people do. But one thing you will have clear is that Teyana ain't take nothing from Iman. Oh, and that $1 million y'all claiming that 7-figure, 8-figure, it was a one-time fee of $1 million and damages. When Iman crashed the $400,000 Rolls Royce and Iman did whatever other stuff he did, that was the things he had to pay me back. Iman left me with a whole lot of shit. That's another thing. Let's be clear with that too. When you're dividing marital assets, when you're dividing houses and stuff, if it's still bills a part of it, if it's still whatever taxes, who you think got to pay for that? Because bitch, let's be clear. Bitch, you think auntie want to be stuck paying taxes and bills and da-da-da-da, boom, boom, no. But guess what? I've been doing it. No, but guess what? I've been doing it. I've been doing it. So it's not a win-win for either one of us. At the end of the day, we were two people that really loved each other at one point. And let's be real. We were two people that really loved each other at one point. You feel me? No one wins when the family feuds. Point blank in a period. And one thing that y'all can't ever take away from me is how much I love that man and how much I've held him down and how solid I've been to him. Love is the most important thing. And that's something that was snatched away from the both of us. So to think that even if that was the case, that I took something from him to, you know, get a house and get a car and boom, 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 like that shit means nothing. That means nothing. That means nothing. That means nothing at all. I never tried to send Iman to jail. I'm still not trying to send Iman to jail. However, I have to file a motion to get him to leave me alone so we can both go and live our life in peace. Like, I'm confused because y'all know peace is what I want. Like, I don't want no smoke, bruh. Like, I'm too happy right now. Bitch, I'm too happy right now, bitch. I'm too happy right now, bitch. You think I want to sit here, motherfucker? Be talking about some divorce that only makes me look like I'm coming with a whole bunch of baggage. Like, nobody want to do that. But yeah, like I said, it is what it is. This divorce, these settlements and all this fake false shit, all this stuff is old. They tried to put this out back in June 2024, but it didn't work because right after court, I flew straight down to Paris Fashion Week and was doing all of that. So it was overshadowed. And then it's crazy how days after my Black Woman in Hollywood Essence Award, now this comes back up to the light. And not only is it coming back up, but it is also not true. It's not true. Y'all forgot after the divorce, he went and did skits. He went and did skits creating a narrative about the da-da-da. Man, that lady took you for all you got, da-da-da. He went and did skits. He's been throwing shots at me the whole time through his music. He's doing skits. Like, at the end of the day, y'all didn't see me do none of that. I've done nothing but work my ass off and mind my business. But y'all forgot all of that. Y'all forgot all that. It's awfully strange how even today, as we speak, it ain't been on the Shade Room for more than 20 minutes that whatever they posted, his lawyer was already responding. Well, babe, that was the energy that I need, attorney Still. That was the energy that I needed when the other fake rumor came out and it looked like I was taking the man for all he got. When I reached out to my ex-husband and I told him that I didn't feel safe, why didn't you and your people clear it up then? Why didn't y'all do it then? Because you looking like the victim brings you more of whatever you feel like makes you feel better. And that's not cool. Making you like a villain for what? This shit is a year old. Like, come on. Like, I please show me the proof where I want to send him to jail. Show me the proof where I ever said anything foul about Iman publicly, anything foul about Iman to y'all. I've done nothing but protect this man. I can't control what's in our divorce documents. At the end of the day, when you have to get divorced and you're getting divorced, you have to speak your truth. I spoke my truth just like Iman. The shit only got put out because Iman leaked the divorce documents from Jump Street. Our divorce was private. Our proceedings was private. Everything was private for a whole year. Y'all didn't even know. I'm going to give you one even better. The same time that I filed for divorce, I still had Iman opening up for me on tour. Iman was still with me on tour. Let's talk about it. Iman was with me on tour. We singing Wake Up Love. We kissing. We hugging. We da-da-da-da-da. Like, at the end of the day, I still had your back. I still looked out for you. And that's another thing. Y'all sitting there saying, like, at the end of the day, I always held Iman down. When Iman stopped playing basketball, I got him on the shy. I called Lena and said, yo, these motherfuckers is playing with my husband. Like, he's so much bigger than basketball. He's so much bigger than boom, 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 boom. Like, he could act, he could model, he could boom, 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 he could do whatever he want to do. Let's get him where he needs to be. I got him on into his acting. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. It's not cool. It's not cool. It is not cool that you could sit there and act like I brought nothing to this marriage. I brought nothing to our union. Our union is, I always been Teyana Taylor, and Iman Shumpert was Iman Shumpert in the NBA. However, our family dynamic, our union is what built household names. Let's be clear. This wasn't he worked his ass off in the NBA to fund her empire. Whoa, we not doing that. We not doing that. We're not doing that. No. I gave him a lot. I gave him a lot of grace and all of the things. And no, I see your comment. That is not the reason why he got fired off the shop. Iman getting fired off the shop, how would that benefit me? If he got child support to pay, how would that benefit me? Like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all literally looking for whatever y'all gonna look for to make something negative when the truth is right in front of your face. The truth is right in front of your face.
I would have preferred if Teyana didn't say anything, but I understand now why Teyana said what she had to say. Because she was feeling unsafe. She was feeling scared. Because she was getting messages, threatening messages about her being deleted because they were supporting Iman. And Iman was not doing anything in support of her and trying to get whoever these hoodlums are off her back. This is a sister to sister because I want to tell you that something like this kind of sort of happened to me when I was 20. And after all the cheating, all of the lies, my God, the lies, I decided that I had had enough. And in very quick succession, I met another guy. And when I tell you that my ex turned into somebody I did not recognize, it was shocking. And I tell you this, which was pretty scary. I went to see my ex one evening because I wanted to make peace with him. I wanted him to understand that the love we had, that I would support him, I would never speak ill of him, that no matter what, I would always be there for him as a friend. But I wanted to go. I was happy, and whatever he wanted to take back, he could take back. It didn't matter to me. I was just kind of done with all of these relationships that he had outside of ours. And it's so many years ago. But when I was ready to leave, I couldn't find my bag. He took my bag and he hid it. The car keys were there, my money, my wallet, I couldn't leave. And very quickly I realized that he took it. And I said, "Give me my bag." And he was standing in the corner where it's dark. And for the first time, it occurred to me that going to his house might have been a bad idea. And I was sad for it because I didn't know what was going to happen next, but I was sad that this is how you can love somebody and you can hate them in the same measure. He didn't want me to go. If I can't have you, nobody will, kind of thing. Thank you, Father Lord. Out of the clear blue sky, his mother came to the house. And I ran out and said, "Let her in, let her in." Let her in. I was happy to see her. And that's how I left. Because you see, Teyana has her own money. She's beautiful. She was the breadwinner. And Iman is looking crazy. That, wow, I'm not going to have access to you. Who this guy? Who this chump? That's what is burning him. Because Teyana has gotten over him, but he has not gotten over her. I don't blame Teyana because the first cut is the deepest. You love upon your man, he destroys your car. Don't worry about it, baby. You take care of the bills. Don't worry about it, baby. You take care of him. Don't worry about it, baby. He's cheating and lying. You keep your mouth shut because you're trying to keep a unified front. Why? Because that's women. Because that is why we give birth. We are nurturers. we can love you and forgive you and still love you. So it's not as if, Teyana, you're a fool, he did all of this, that and the third. No. Because which woman will you see in a relationship, not even married, and he does wrong by her and she walks right out? No. It's only when we are fed up, when we are completely fed up, that's when we walk out. My darling sisters, my darling baby sisters, I want you to understand, and I say it all the time on this channel, all the time. Make your money. Love up on your man. Love him. But the second you begin to see that it's affecting you, it's affecting your children, you're not in a happy space, this is not working out, you got to find your way to gradually get out of that space and move on. Because in life, you're going to have the first man that you love, and he will betray you. He will disappoint you. You know what? That's okay. Because in this life, you got a couple of chances. More often than not, once you've learnt your mistake, that's when your true man will come. It's the same thing that happened with Sierra. Sierra had to leave homeboy until she got her prince. Teyana, you're beautiful, you're young, you're fabulous. I know this hurt you. I know this hurt you deep. You did not do anything wrong. You're a woman that loves her man. You're a woman that can forgive him. You're a woman that says, you know what? Hey, I can do a little bit of struggle love. Hey. But there comes a point when you got to protect yourself. Because you see these guys, they forget what you do. They resent your success. They resent that you can survive. We really are the stronger ones. That's why we can give birth. We are strong like no man's business. As you put that tea bag in there, that tea gets stronger and stronger and stronger. That's us. And he is weak. And he wants to manipulate you. And he wants to embarrass you. You can never be embarrassed. Because you got aunties and sisters out here who understands the game. Game recognized game. Iman, get over it. You had a good woman that loved you and you didn't appreciate her. Get out. How about that? Take your trash wherever you want to take it and get out. You're not worthy of Teyana. We have to start standing up for our sisters. Teyana, don't ever feel scared. Don't ever feel nervous. Teyana had to come out here because that message was for the hoodlums out there who are making her feel unsafe. To tell her that I didn't collect any kind of money. The money I had is what homeboy owed me. I walked out with nothing in essence. I just did not walk out in debt. That's what that was. Because Iman's here and so many other useless men that you continue to enable, and so they have the bad behavior, and then when you walk out, the ego check. What? She left me? What? I'm not enough? What? No, you're useless and you're tripping on your own ego. Well, guess what? We're done with that, baby. You're completely useless. Go around with the other useless girls who will ultimately find out that you're so useless that the level of uselessness is what they can't handle. And so you're back on the street again until you begin to learn how to respect women out here in these streets. Teyana, you go about your business with Aaron, go about your business with your children. I am saying this also to all women that are in useless relationships. After a while, you got to go. Level up and go back onto the market shelf and let another man see your fabulosity and let him love upon you. Let him protect you. Let him protect you and your children. Yes, baby. And move on with your life. But let these guys go. The first cut is the deepest. That's your first love. That's your baby love. That's your dream love. That's what you built upon love. It didn't work out, but it's not the end of the world. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you what? I'll see you sooner than later.
Y'all was in a frenzy saying that I took him for all he got. I'm clearing that up and saying that it is not true. I paid for all my stuff. Then y'all was in a frenzy saying that I tried to send him to jail. I'm telling you, that is also not true. I never demanded him to go to jail, and y'all still finding a problem. Which one is it? Which one is it? I've been protecting and fighting for Iman our whole relationship, our whole marriage, our whole everything. And that was being flipped on me. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Like just a few days ago, me and Iman had a whole conversation about, yo, I'm about to go in for this, you know, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, yo, we claiming that shit. We claiming that shit. You got this. You got this, baby daddy. You good. Like, you got this. Like, we literally are cool. That's why I'm really confused. I'm really confused. But people going to believe what they want to believe. Yeah, it's just like, it's not cool. It's not cool. And that's going to always be the problem. The lie is going to always be more relevant than the truth. And I get that. But I'm also fine with saying what I got to say. And then if y'all still believe the lie, then that's fine too. But how about this? Let's just stop leaking stuff. Let's just stop leaking stuff, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I don't want to feel, I'm about to keep talking about this, and I also don't want to feel like I'm walking on eggshells. Like, oh my God, I have a movie coming out. That means a fake rumor is about to come out. Another thing about the divorce is about to come out. Okay, I have this movie coming out. Oh God, and we're just waiting for something to, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. So no, I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling. And everything I'm saying to y'all on this live is exactly what I told Iman. Iman, we both know that's not true. You know good and well I ain't take all these luxury cars and properties from you. You know that. What do I gain out of making myself look like I took a black man for all he got? I said all of this in text. So what are we talking about? Please leave me alone. Like, I'm not about to address this anymore. Just please, whatever anybody's going to release it on your own time. Don't wait for me to have what I have going. That's all I'm saying. Like, I want it to be divorced. We're divorced, and I want to move on with my life in peace. And I can't seem to do that if every once in a while, every time I got something going on, is another rumor about this divorce that's sealed coming out, bro. It could only be coming from two places. And it's either me or him. It's either me or him. Who is it coming from? What do I gain out of looking like I'm taking the man for all he got? I ain't going front. If I really did come up, bitch, that just would have been the way the cookie crumbled, bitch. Shit. But I didn't. So I'm not going to allow you to take the credit for everything that I paid for. I remember the day it came out of my account. I remember the day I was like, damn, bitch, that's a lot of money. I remember all of that. I don't give a fuck if I got Bill Gates money. If some shit is expensive, I'm like, bitch, that's expensive shit. But at the end of the day, I worked my ass off, and I was able to get myself all of these luxury things, and I was able to walk away with all of the luxury things that I paid for, and so was Iman. I didn't snatch back no gifts from him. I didn't do none of that. I can't control what he did on his side. But be clear, all of this was private until he leaked this divorce, before he leaked this whole divorce. I filed in issues to keep me, him, and the kids safe and out of the public's eye. One thing y'all always seen me do was go to the internet and ask y'all to please stay out of the group chat. Please mind y'all business. Please just give us the privacy to handle this accordingly. I've always pleaded for that. I've always pleaded for privacy in regards to our divorce, our separation, our ups and downs. So for y'all even sitting there being mad at me for doing a nice post after y'all was this close to canceling him, me going in and saying, yo, like, that's my, like, back up off my bestie, not too much, like, I'm supposed to do that. We share children together. We have a daughter that's on social media. I'm supposed to protect my family. At the end of the day, Iman is still my family. We're going to be family for the next 21 years. So it's going to be what it's going to be. Like, and the crazy part about it is, even through all this, and as in closing, through all of this, Iman is still my family. I have nothing but love for Iman. But it is hurtful that he has not once stood up for me. He hasn't once stood up for me this whole divorce process. Like, he hasn't stood up. And I'm You know, I had to let the judge know, like, yo, this just got to stop. And at the end of the day, you still violating court orders. We're not allowed to even discuss who got what or what you leaking information that have our private addresses on it, that have our kids' full names and where they go to school. That's too much. That's too much. But at the end of the day, I don't have nothing against Iman. That's my motherfucking family. And honestly, even through it all, I still look at him as gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no beef with Iman. That's why it's mind-boggling that all this shit keep coming out. And then when I'm addressing him about it, it turns into an argument. So it's only showing that one person is mad in this situation. I sat in court and told them people that that's like family to me. He said, she'll never be family to me. Cool. That's fine. But I'm not going to match your energy, bro. I'm not going to do that. I swear for Lord, anything. If I ever see Iman outside and look like some niggas is on his head, I'm jumping in that. Period. I'm jumping in that. I'm getting on that with niggas. Like, what? Are you shitting me? That's my baby daddy before anything. That is my family before anything. What? Now, if he would do the same, I don't know. But I know where I stand. I'm not upset with Iman. I am hurt by how he has handled the situation, handled the whole divorce proceedings, including everything that's happening now. But Iman is my family. And Iman is the father of my children. And that's never going to change. That's never going to change. It's never going to change. So please just leave me alone, babe. Shit, I'm tired, y'all. Says Iman has been through way more scrutiny on social media than you. When a black man gonna get... No, the problem is Iman ain't been through way more scrutiny than me. How you telling me what I've been through? How you telling me what I've been through? What scrutiny has he been in? How? It's no way to be under scrutiny if every single time he's under scrutiny, I'm coming behind him and protecting him and uplifting him and saving him. But when I'm going under public scrutiny and threats by grown-ass men, you feel like it's best for you to stay quiet? What is y'all talking about? What is y'all talking about? See, the thing about it is we're in a time right now where men in general, and I won't say it's a majority of men who lacks accountability. And I feel like this has been the last few years have been a few years of just men just wanting to be the victim so bad, but then get mad when whatever. It's going to be what it's going to be. Y'all niggas lack accountability, and that's the problem. But there is a minority of men that will stand up no matter what y'all going through, that will stand up for the mother of their children, that will stand up for somebody that they once loved, that will protect his family no matter what. There's still men out there that is willing to protect their family no matter what. When I came to Iman and told him that I didn't feel safe, nothing else should have mattered. Why are we even on this phone arguing? I'm coming to you saying, yo, baby daddy, I don't feel safe. Like niggas are talking about they gonna off me if I boom, boom, boom. I'm telling you, I don't feel safe. Yeah, well, back in 2023, when I did, What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I've done nothing but protect him the whole way through. You can Google Teyana and Iman's divorce. All you ever see me speak on is begging niggas to stay out of our business. Tell me where the lie is. All I've ever done was beg niggas to stay out of our business and stay out of our divorce proceedings. Even when he filed the motion to make our names public to the world, I literally went on and I blamed TMZ. I was like, y'all sitting there and y'all boom, 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 mind y'all business, stay out of the group chat. I could have easily said, you know what? It's really unfortunate that my ex-husband would make our divorce public. I could have said that and nipped this in the bud a long time ago. I did not. I said, it's really hurtful that someone would leak the da-da-da. Just please respect me and my family's privacy. Protected him. When all my utilities and shit was cut off, and it made it to the blogs, because it was in a court, so it made it to the blogs that Iman had all that shit turned off. Who came running to the internet protecting him? Iman ain't turned nothing off. Ain't nobody turned nothing off. We would never be sitting ducks. Boom, boom. Granted, the shit was turned on the same day, because me and my children will never be sitting duck. But it's the problem that every single time something has came out, I've protected him, myself, and our children with love, respect, and grace. And none of that was reciprocated. None of that was reciprocated. And I really think that Iman know that for social media, my social media anxiety is through the roof. Y'all know I don't do this. Y'all barely see me live. Like, y'all know I'm shy as fuck. Like, I barely like red carpets. Like, y'all already know this social media shit gives me anxiety. So with Iman knowing that, he knows that that pushes my buttons. Nobody knows this man better than nobody knows this man better than I do. Iman gets a kick out of this. What's happening right now? Like me being in this state, me having to even do this. He knows that this blows my mind. I don't like this. I don't like this. And he knew that I would lead our divorce with my heart. That's what he banked on. He banked on my heart. And that's where I went wrong. I went wrong by still, calling him my family and still moving with grace and still saving him and still boom, 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 and boom, 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 boom. And none of that was returned. None of that was reciprocated. None of that. I'm trying to keep this private to this day. And that's another thing. People's like, oh, well, you only want to keep it private so you don't have to show people what you did to him. Me wanting to keep private that I bought all my own shit. I bought my own properties. I put money into the Okay, I just don't want people in my business. I'm forced to have to tell my business because him and his people, and maybe it's not him, maybe it's his lawyers, but y'all all still together. I don't play that. You have the control to tell your lawyers what to do. It's awfully strange how every single time something come out about me, it come out on the same blog. It starts off little, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I have the proof that you're paying people to post this stuff. Like, come on. Like, this is just, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm done with it. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get my hair done. I look a mess. Yeah. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm never addressing this again. If anybody got any confusion, come your ass back and you can just watch what I already recorded. I'm not addressing this again. So I'm just letting y'all know now, I'm no longer addressing this. If anything else come out around the time that I have movies, sneakers, videos, whatever I got coming out, you know exactly what's going on. You know exactly what's going on. So, I would like to live my life in peace. I really would. And I would like him to live his life in peace. Like, I hope that, everybody can just move on and be happy. These fake rumors that's coming out, none of this stuff is from this year. None of this stuff is from this week. All this shit is old. Not only is it not true, but it's old. So it resurfacing magically during the time of accolades for me was just weird to me. It's just weird to me. And I'm really mad that I even have to be doing this. Like, this is too much. Like, my anxiety is through the fucking roof. I don't like this kind of stuff. So just like, please, I'm begging you. And that's another thing I want to say. Iman is extremely talented. I think he's an amazing writer, an amazing rapper. I think Iman is amazing at whatever it is he put his mind to. And I would like him to focus on that. Our names don't need to be attached for him to be great at what he's doing. And our names don't need to be attached for me to be great at what I'm doing. Our names in divorce do not need to be attached to one another for us to be great. So please, just stop. Just please, y'all, mind your business. Like, I don't want Niggas in the group chat, bro. Like, I don't want that. Like, please, y'all, I'm begging y'all. Like, from day one, I've asked for privacy in this matter. I'm not saying I asked y'all to give me privacy in my whole life. That part is going to be what it's going to be. But in this divorce matter, in this matter of my family, I begged y'all for privacy from day one. And he took that away from me. So I'm begging y'all again. Please, 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 please just give both him and I some privacy when it comes to this divorce. And honestly, this divorce is signed, sealed, and delivered. So hopefully this never even have to come up again. But please let him do what he's doing in peace and let me do what I'm doing in peace. I'm begging y'all. I am begging y'all to let me get my back blown out in peace. All right, bye.